Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an update on the old financial mistake here. I want to give you guys a little walk around of the truck, tell you what's going on, what I'm doing to it. So I'm doing some valve train upgrades here. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I finally finished up the exhaust. I routed the wastegate back into the tailpipe. I wanted to be a little quieter, especially since I got the smaller spring and the wastegate's going to be open a little more often now. Crawl under the truck and show you guys that. I'll show you guys my new dash. I just got that in a couple weeks ago. I haven't finished wiring it, but I'm getting there. Just got a few things to wrap up, and I'm hoping to have this thing on the road in a month or so. So I'd like to do a little bit of walk around, and I'll show you guys what's going on. So here's the gist of it. I'll pull that valve cover off real quick. As you can see, it's very secured. So here's what we're looking at the moment. Stock rockers, stock springs, stock everything. This engine did have a valve job. Head was gone through and completely rebuilt, so that's all stock. So what we're doing here, if I can find it, going to Chevy rocker arm off of, well, I went down AutoZone until 1985 Chevy with a 292 in it. This changes your rocker ratio from 1.6 to 1.7. Should go from, I believe what this was, a 400 lift engine, should bring us up to about 425. This is a Comp 983 spring. That will not work. The reason that will not work is because this head uses an oddball valve spring cup. It's bigger than most, and I'm having a hard time finding a spring that will work with that diameter. So I talked to the guys down at Pack Spring. I believe they're in Southfield, Michigan. I gave them a call. I talked to them for a little while, and so this is the direction we decided to go. This is a Comp 903 spring. Is similar to the stock spring. This is a full set of Chevy rockers. This right here is the key. A 60 thousandth shim that goes under the valve spring. That's going to give us a little extra seat pressure and raise our valve spring pressure just a little bit. The guy down at Pack Spring threw it on the calculator, and he told me that should be plenty to overcome our 8 pounds of boost. Whether or not that's true, I guess I'll just have to find out. The only way to make this Comp 983 spring work, which would have been ideal, would have been to pull the head and have all these valve guides machined, or these valve spring guides machined. And that probably would have been the right way to go. But I'm really hoping to have this truck on the road, and I really didn't want to pull the head. It's kind of getting to be a big job at this point. Sniper's got to come off. Turbo's got to come off. All of my exhaust has got to come off. It's just more than I wanted to take on at the moment. I'm using stock intake style valve spring retainers for all the springs, and I'm waiting on my keepers for those. I want to show you guys my tailpipe real quick. I just welded the last hanger on last night. I still need to cut it off. Didn't really feel like doing that last night. It was about 12:30 when I got done with the old zzz, 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 if you know what I mean. Let me crawl under the truck and show you guys what's going on under there. So I've got my homemade tailpipe over the rear axle. Homemade exhaust hanger here. Get you guys around there. Homemade exhaust hanger. Flowmaster Flow Effects straight through muffler. Got my flex pipe up here. Leaky transfer case. That's required. Here's my V-band and where my wastegate plumbs back into the tailpipe. Got my flex pipe there. There's the wastegate. And there is the downpipe. Comes down from the manifold there, back around under this frame perch. There's a flex pipe there, goes up to the turbo. This branches off, goes to the wastegate, and then this plumbs in to the tailpipe, back to the back of the truck. So that's what's going on there. I'm going to show you guys my new gauges. These are from a company called New Vintage USA. They're out of Detroit, I believe. I'm in Michigan, so it's not far. This tack on the steering column is going to be coming off. These are awesome looking gauges. They got the factory style numbering. I believe that's the 69 series. Here's the backlight on them. They look awesome. They are electronic gauges. But anyway, that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe, because I guess that does something. If you want to see something specific, drop it down in the comments. I'll try to get an answer to you. I'd really like to have this thing done the next month or so, so I'm going to keep turning wrenches on it. Spend a couple more late nights out here. Hopefully have this thing done the next month or so. That's all for today's video. So until next time, thanks for watching Wasted Paycheck Garage.